So here we have our example of linear equations in three variables. We are going to find out the value of x, y, and z. So our first equation, we have 3x plus 2y plus 4z equals 10. Our second equation is 2x plus 5y minus 2z equals 26. And our third equation is minus x minus 3y plus 6z equals negative 20. So these are all the given equations. We are going to find out the values of x, y, and z that will satisfy all our three linear equations and three variables. Now, to eliminate our variables, we have to eliminate first one of the three variables. It could be x, it could be y, it could be z. It depends on the student or individual who's going to solve it. Okay, let us try to eliminate first the value of x in our given equations. To eliminate the value of x, we need to combine first our equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, so to combine it, we just have to copy. We have 3x plus 2y plus 4z equals 10. Then we have 2x plus 5y minus 2z equals 26. We are going to eliminate your x, knowing that the process of elimination using your two variables, okay? So how to eliminate? We are going to copy your coefficient of x. Now, we are going to use 2 as the coefficient of x in our second equation using our first equation. Then our second equation, we are going to use 3. The 3 of x in our first equation. Then after that, we are going to distribute because our original equation will be transformed into another equation, but the two equations are still the same. So if we will be distributing this, we have now 6x plus 4y plus 8z equals 20. Then let us also distribute here our 3 with each of the terms. So 3 times 2x, we have 6x. Then we have 3 times 5y, that would become 15y. Then 3 times negative 2z, we have minus 6z. Then 3 times 26, that's equal to 78. Okay? So as you notice now, we have here the same coefficients of x, which is equal to 6. Now, how to eliminate your x here? What operation will be used? So we are going to subtract. Okay, so we will be subtracting this. So 6x minus 6x, that will be equal to 0. That will be cancelled. Then 4y minus 15y, that will be minus 11y. Then 8z minus 6z, that will be plus 14z. Then we have the next, we have here 20 minus 78, that will be equal to negative 58. Okay, so we got a new equation. This new equation now, from our first and second equations, this will be called equation 4. Okay, now let us combine equation 2 and equation 3. Okay, so that we can find out our equation 5. I'll repeat, we are going to combine now equation 2 and equation 3. Unlike here, we combine equation 1 and equation 2. To find out equation 4, again, I repeat, we have to combine equation 1 and equation 2. To get equation 5, we are going to combine equation 2 and equation 3. Okay, so our equation 2, we have here 2x plus 5y minus 2z equals 26. Then we have minus x minus 3y plus 6z equals minus 20. Okay, so we have equation 2 and equation 3. Now, we are going to eliminate again the value of x. So, to eliminate the value of x, we are going to multiply our second equation by the coefficient of x in our third equation, which is negative sign. And we are going to multiply our third equation by the coefficient of x in our second equation, which is equal to 2. So, this will be transformed into another equation. So, we have minus 2x minus 5y plus 2z equals minus 26. Then we have minus 2x minus 6y plus 12z equals minus 40. Okay, now let us combine. To combine this or to eliminate the value of x in our transform equations of 2 and 3, we are going to use operation subtractions. Okay, so we will subtract negative 2x minus negative 2x, that will be cancelled because that will be equal to 0. Then negative 5y minus negative 6y, that will be equal to y. Then 2z minus 12z, that will be equal to minus 10z. Then negative 26 minus negative 40, that will be equal to 14. This is our equation 5. Okay, so you can see now equation 4 and equation 5 are now linear equations in two variables. Now let us try to solve. To solve this, we are going to use now our equation 4. So our equation 4 is, we have minus 11y plus 14z equals minus 58. Then we have y minus 10z equals 14. So here we are going to transform our equation. We are going to eliminate your variable y. Okay, we are going to eliminate your variable y. You can also eliminate your variable z. Okay, it depends on you. So let us eliminate your variable y. So our fifth equation will be multiplied by negative 11, which is the coefficient of y in our fourth equation. So we just have to copy our fourth equation. We have minus 11y plus 14z equals negative 58. Then this will be multiplied by negative 11. We took it from the coefficient of y here. So then let us distribute negative 11 with each of the term of equation 5. So we have now minus 11y plus, we have 1110z. Okay, because negative 11 times y is negative 11y. Negative 11y times minus 10z, that will become 110z. Then we have negative 11 times 14, that will be negative 154. Now let us combine. So we can eliminate now the value of x by simply subtracting the entire equation. So in negative 11y minus negative 11y, that will be cancelled out because that will be equal to 0. Then 14z minus 110z, that will be equal to negative 96z, correct? Negative 96z. Then negative 58 minus negative 154, that is equal to 96z. Then divide this by 96. Then again, this is by negative 96 as well. So we have now the value of z. Z is equal to negative 1. Now, to find out the value of y, to find out the value of y, we are going to use, it's either using equation 4 or equation 5. It depends on you. Okay, so let us try to use equation 5 because this is more simple. So we have y minus 10z equals 14. Since z is equal to negative 1, so we will be replacing your z by negative 1. So we have y minus 10 times negative 1 is equal to 14. So y, we have here negative 10 multiplied by negative 1, that will become plus 10 is equal to 14. Then let us transpose your 10 here. So we have y is equal to 14 minus 10. Then we have y is equal to, the value of y now is equal to 4. Okay. Now, to find out the value of x, you can use now any of our equations. You can use equation 1, equation 2, or equation 3. The main equations. Okay, so now let us use our third equation. So our third equation is minus x minus 3y plus 6z equals negative 20. So we have x is unknown, y is 4, then z is equal to negative 1. We are going to replace the values of y and z in our equation 3. I repeat, to find out the value of x, you can use equation 1, equation 2, or equation 3. It depends on you. But I prefer to use equation 3 because equation 3 is more simple as compared to first and second equations. Okay, so now we have minus x minus 3 times our y is 4, right? It's 4. Then plus 6 times negative 1 is equal to negative 20. So we have minus x, then negative 3 times 4, that will be minus 12. Then 6 times negative 1, that will become minus 6 equal to negative 20. Okay, so let us combine like terms. So we have negative x minus 18 is equal to negative 20. Then we have here now negative x is equal to, let us transpose to negative 18. So we have negative x equal to negative 20 plus 18. Then we have negative x is equal to negative 2. Then divide this by the negative sign or negative 1, both sides of the equation. So this will be cancelled. So we have now the remaining x is equal to 2. Now let us check. So to check, you're going to use now the obtained values of x, which is 2, y, which is equal to 4, then z, which is equal to negative 1 in our 3 equations. We have here 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to 10. Okay, so we'll be replacing the value of x, your y, and our z in our equations. So 3 times 2 plus 2 times our y is 4 plus 4 times negative 1 is equal to 10. So 6 plus 8, then 4 times negative 1, that will be minus 4 is equal to 10. 6 plus 8 is 14, minus 4, that is equal to 10. So 10 equals 10. So our first equation is satisfied. Then our second equation, we have 2x plus 5y minus 2z equals 26. Again, let us choose the values of our x, y, and z that we got. We have 2 times 2 plus 5 times 4 minus 2 times negative 1 equals 26. So this is 4 plus 5 times 4, that's 20. Negative 2 times negative 1, that will be plus 2 equals 26. 4 plus 20, it's 24 plus 2. 26 is equal to 26. Again, our second equation is satisfied. Then finally, our last equation, we have minus x minus 3y plus 6z equals negative 20. We have negative times the value of x, which is equal to 2, then minus 3 times y, which is equal to 4, plus 6 times the value of z, which is negative 1, is equal to negative 20. So negative times 2 is negative 2, then negative 3 times 4, that will be minus 12, then 6 times negative 1, that will be minus 6, is equal to negative 20. Negative 2 minus 12 is negative 14, negative 14 minus 6 is negative 20, and negative 20 equals negative 20. Okay, so our third equation is also satisfied. Always remember that if we are going to simplify or getting the value of any of the variables in linear equations in 3 variables, we have to eliminate first the value of any of the variables. If you wish to eliminate x, then you can eliminate x, y, and z. But always take note, to eliminate any of the variables among x, y, and z, always combine equation 1 and equation 2 to obtain your equation 4. Then combine equation 2 and 3 to obtain your equation 5. Then after that, you're going to eliminate one of the variables between equation 4 and equation 5 by simply using elimination process. So that's it. That is solving linear equations in 3 variables. Thank you.